Hey, what is the pet? What is the pettiest reason they've? Oh my Jesus! I looked like a clown. Je peux pas français? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Spill the Tea with ST. Spill the tea with SD. What spill? Guys, I just had a flashback. I used to be a drummer when I was in school. Actually, I used to be a bass. Bass is the one that is just one sound, right? Yeah. I used to be a bass drummer in primary school. So we would be singing like Arise, come dun, dun, dun. I had a future as a drummer, but you don't have a future. I think I have a future as a lot of things actually, but we're gonna settle for this. Anyway, I hope you guys had a lovely, lovely week. I know I have. Actually, apologies because I did not post an episode last week. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I hope you guys had a lovely week. I know I did. It was my birthday week. Guys, I'm telling you. So I received, oh wow, wow. Somebody wants to say hello because she keeps rubbing my back. Okay, go away. Where she go? All right. Okay, where was I? Um, my birthday, yes. So first of all, okay, I got these balloons in my apartment that said 25. And I kid you not, I just keep staring at it. I'm like, so I'm actually 25. Like, it's oh Lord. It's seeming like it's it's just it just feels surreal, you know? I remember when I was like 16, 17, like I wanted to be 18 so bad. I wanted to go to those house parties. I just wanted to be able to go out with, because I had a lot of older friends. I just wanted to be able to go out. And I just realized that time has flown so fast. Like in my head, I still have a mentality of a 20-year-old. But now I'm like, I should be having a mentality of a 30-year-old, right? Right? Yeah. But anyway, let's do a bit of a birthday recap. First of all, I had a birthday mishap when it came to my makeup. Okay, I was gonna do a photo shoot for my makeup, right? And typically, I feel like I do my makeup myself okay. Like, guys, this beat, does it not look good? I think so. Okay. So I'd gone to this lady, I'd found her on Instagram, and I went through it. But usually I do more of a deep dive, but I didn't for some reason because I'd seen she'd done like weddings and stuff recently. So I was like, yeah, she looks good. I'm gonna go to her. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Okay. All right. So to continue. So we start the makeup, everything is looking good. I'm actually sending like updates to my mans, and I'm seeing as the makeup is progressing, it's looking good, it's looking okay, whatever. And then towards the end, she's putting powders, which is normal, right? And I'm waiting for the setting spray to kick in, but it's not. All right. So she eventually gets to it and she just does a quick whiff, whiff. And I'm like, I'm waiting for the rest of it, right? And she's like, oh, I'm done now. I'm just going to do finishing spray. If you don't know anything about makeup, setting spray essentially sets, if you put a lot of powder, it essentially sets everything where everything just kind of comes together. Otherwise, you'll be looking like extremely cakey. So she does the finishing spray, which kind of it holds everything together, which like it's gonna stay, it's not gonna move. So whatever you have there, it's not gonna move. So she does it, and I'm like, oh okay. She shows me my face. In the moment, I'm just kind of like iffy, but then I just brush it aside because I'm thinking, oh, it's probably because I don't wear lashes a lot. So yeah, that's probably just what it is. And mind you, we're doing this in the basement, and then she has like a bright light in front of me. So obviously, in the moment, it looks good, right? So I step outside, and I kid you not, I take out my phone. Guys, tell me why I look like a clown. I looked like a clown because what? Maybe, and some people told me I'm over exaggerating. I'm pretty sure I'm not. If you guys think I am, let me know. Because have you ever seen someone with a dark skin makeup and look like that? You agree it was bad, right? Lord. Anyway, so obviously I'm literally about to go do my photo shoot, but thankfully I'm doing my photo shoot myself with the help of some people. um, so yeah, so I look at myself and I'm recording myself again on my phone. I'm like, I mean, it can't be right. I come home, I'm trying to like salvage the makeup because I'm like, well, life has to go on. I have to do the photo shoot. But I get overwhelmed, and then before I even say I should do left to right, I start to cry. I start to cry. It's not funny. It's not funny. Why are you laughing? I start to cry, and the makeup is ruined. Anyway, long story short, I wiped half the makeup off. I redid the makeup. I'm gonna show you guys a picture. The only reason why I kept half of it was because I didn't know how to do my brows the way she did. So, but otherwise, yeah. Anyway, that was way too long of a story. But moving on to the rest of my birthday, the actual dates, my best friend was actually graduating as well, clocking 25, and your best friend is also graduating from nursing school. Like that's such a big deal for her, but it's also such a big deal for me. Like, would I be an asshole if I did not go to a grad and just like, did you just say yes? Anyways, would I be an asshole if I did not go to a grad at all and just, did my thing? But I love her too much not to do, not. To, I love her too much to do that. So I went to a grad and put my birthday aside and celebrated her instead because I love her. And that's what you do for people that you love. But it was a good day, and yeah, it was nice. I kind of every time I go to a graduation, I always feel just a bit of sadness because I never got to graduate. My graduation was during COVID. It was online, so it had like a 3 second slide. So every time I go to graduations, I feel very like, is nostalgic the word? Yeah, yeah. I feel very nostalgic. It makes me want to go back to school, so just so I can walk the stage. But I will though. Maybe I'm gonna go back to learn some français. Je parle français. Tu parles français? Oui. What do you mean? No, you get the ceremony if you get a degree in French. I am in Canada is a bilingual country, so je peux parler français. No, it means I want to speak French. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. So at the graduation, I saw, and what should I call them? Basically, a guy friend that I no longer speak to. Okay, so this will kind of this person is like, according to me, I feel like this is the pettiest reason I've ever stopped talking to someone. Let me know what yours is, but I'm going and tell you the story. So I had this guy friend. We've been friends for the longest time, and like we were friends so close that we would like FaceTime each other every day. It was almost like just something you do with your partner. But anyway, we're so close. But then I had moved out of the city, and because of distance, we started like our friendship took a hit a little bit, but we're still fine. I moved back, we're still fine. But then because of how close we were, we always fought a lot. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the ego from both of us, but we always fought a lot. So fast forward to like 2, 3 fights later, when it came to this friendship, I was always the one trying to get the friendship back because I'm like, you know what, we have lots of laugh. Like I feel like that friendship was really helping me because like it would always make me laugh and all that fun stuff. It's a funny man. So yeah, so it was a very you know healing friendship. So fast forward to like maybe this is the third time we were fighting, and this time it's because something weird. Again, I give him a call. I'm like, hey, like we haven't spoken, let's whatever. But now the energy is shifted. It's weird. Like I haven't spoken to him in a long time. He's doing certain things that I may or may not agree with. Like basically, I don't really know what he's been up to. So at this point, didn't really know if I could trust him or not. So, fast forward to the reason why we actually stopped talking. I was going to travel to visit my family. So, which means I would leave my car behind. So, he had asked me if he could borrow my car. But then I had just gotten his license. My car was pretty new, I think, at the time. And again, I hadn't really seen him drive. And I'm like, when it comes to things like my vehicle, I'm very, very particular. Like, I can count like maybe on my finger, how many people I've let drive my vehicle. So unfortunately, at the same time, another friend had asked me to also drive my car. However, this friend and this guy are also friends. But at the time, I was closer to this other friend because me and my close guy, we hadn't been talking for a long time. So obviously, I trust this other guy more than I trust him at the time. So I was honestly, I didn't want to give it to either of them. I was very iffy about it. But he had asked me first, and I told him no, and it kind of got him upset. But then the other friend asked me, and I told him yes. And that's where, like the lady will say, Kasala busted. um, so obviously he gets upset because now I've given the other friend the car, even though he asked me first. And I cannot really say, oh, I don't trust you because I don't know what you've been up to. Like we've not been talking for a minute, and then we just started talking, and then all of a sudden, like you want me to, like it's just whatever. So obviously, like I give this other friend the car, it drives the car, and yeah, that's how we just stopped talking. Like he wouldn't call me, he wouldn't text me, nothing. At that point I just kind of decided like what the heck, like I'm not calling you to apologize, or like it's my vehicle, I could pick and choose who I give it to. I've not been talking to you for this long. Like do you guys think I'm wrong? Because I feel like I'm justified. But yeah, he didn't speak to me, and then because we used to live close to each other, we into each other at like a shawarma shop, and I wasn't gonna say hi or anything. And then came in and he said hi, and then I just said hi back, and he was like, "Oh, is that what it is now?" I'm like, "Bro, you got something to say or you don't?" And then he didn't say anything, and yeah, and then we never spoke after that. And it's been how long? 2 years? Three? Maybe 2 years. I don't know. But that was a when it was at the prime, it was a really good friendship. But I think as we just grew, we just kind of grew in different directions, and unfortunately, our priorities no longer aligned. But yeah, that just brought back a memory when I saw him because I hadn't seen him in a very long time. But I want to know what you guys like. What's the pettiest reason you've ever stopped speaking to someone? Hey, What is the pettiest reason that you've? Oh my Jesus! What is the pettiest reason that you've ever stopped talking to somebody? Let me know, and let me know if mine's justified. 'Cause I think it is. Oh, going back to my birthday messages. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that reached out, that said a prayer, that posted me. The love was so overwhelming. Like, guys, I'm still in celebration. That's why you have the balloons here. The love was so overwhelming. I appreciate you from the very bottom of my heart. And may God bless you. and all that you do. And to the haters that, oh yeah, okay, somebody had been messaging me on WhatsApp. What is the, okay, first of all, somebody messaged me on WhatsApp and they had said, they'd been messaging me prior to my birthday, but then they had said, oh, like they were like my junior in high school, and they were like asking me how I was. I was like, okay, I don't know who you are. Can you send me a picture? And for the longest time, I didn't want to. Eventually, they did. I'm like, okay, I kind of remember you. And then they start asking for money. I'm like, I'm sorry, like I'm not the one. Like I can't help you with that at the moment. And then some strange messages fall, so I just blocked him. And meanwhile, all this time, when I had not responded, he had like disappearing messages. So the messages will disappear. So I'm like, what is the point of disappearing messages? And then when I had blocked him, I don't know if on WhatsApp you can delete people that you block. Because so far I've only been able to like archive them. So sometimes when I go to my archive, whatever, I go and I see that he's changed his display picture to um, Jesus Christ. Really? Seriously? But yeah, that was just something weird. And in the spirit of birthday, well, I know I've talked about my birthday a lot, but guys, like it's a big age. I am actually putting a lot of things into perspective because a lot of people at my age, or they're married, they're giving birth, they have children. I am not. First of all, something that I would never do, and something that you should never do, is in Yoruba they would say "Mafi ago alago shishe," which means don't use another person's clock to work. Right? I think that's what it means. Yeah. So basically, what that means is go on your own pace. Don't think of what other people your age are doing, and trying to be like, oh, like everybody that's my age is getting married. I have to get married. Don't let that pressure you. Pretty much, go at your own pace, and when what's for you will come. What was I saying? Oh, birthday. Okay, so I don't know if you haven't seen my birthday pictures. I'm wearing this red shoe, and then somebody said reminding them of Madame Coin Coin. If you went to a boarding school, you know what that is. But what that also reminded me of was I had actually watched a movie on Prime recently, and it made me just kind of reminisce about boarding school. Boarding school was really a time in my life. Like it was a time was odd and a time wasn't odd at the same time. My first 3 years of boarding school was in a girls only school. That I barely actually remember that. That was like a weird time. But my last 3 years I really remember because I don't know, it just kind of stood out to me. But where I'm going with this is it made me remember a friend. So, or if you see this or if you don't see this, I'm sorry. I love you so much. I loved you, and I still have love and respect for you. So Ore and myself, we became very close friends when we almost finished boarding school, and because we just kind of grew towards each other. And after boarding school, after like once we finished school, we still talked. I went to go see her. Like we still saw each other right up until I traveled. Even when I traveled, it was still like text, but obviously there's time differences and stuff. At some point, she the obviously the time difference was getting to us, and I don't know what I don't remember what I had said. I had said something like, "Oh, there's nothing to talk about" or something. I don't know if I was Ash though. Actually, let's see. See, your name is still Soda's girlfriend. Um. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I had said secondary school is one of the places that I made happy memories with people. So I'm definitely glad I met you when I did. Wait. Context. So she had sent a video, and then basically it was a nostalgic video of saying that you miss somebody, and then she had said, I can't even believe I feel like crying when I saw the video and your name came to my mind. I just want to let you know I'm glad I met you. I don't like reality. It's tough and harsh. I do think of you now and then, though I guess I miss you a lot. And then I guess I never replied. And then she was asking if I was avoiding her. And then it was my birthday. Then I had replied and said, secondary school is one of the places I made happy memories with people. So I'm definitely glad I met you when I did. I would have loved to keep our relationship going. But hey, like you said, reality is tough and it is what it is now. Oh, that doesn't sound really nice. I don't like the part where I said it is what it is now. Anyway, well, this made me remember Ori, and I've been wanting to reach out, but when I went back to read our messages, I don't know if there's any points reaching out just because of how it ended. Because it's still going to be the same. There's still going to be that time difference. Like was from 4 years ago. There's so much that we've grown apart. What if we don't like who we are now? And what if and again, I'm a terrible texter, so I don't want to start a conversation where I'm not going to be able to follow up, and we can't necessarily have a phone call all the time because of the time difference. So I don't even know if it's even worth it reaching out to her at all. But or if you do say this, I love you. I remember memories. I'll forever have love and respect for you in my heart. I can see you in no wrong. Hopefully, you're still a good person. But okay, guys, moving forward for the next couple of episodes, I'm going to be bringing in guest after guest after guest, and they're going to be dropping some spicy, spicy information, some spicy, spicy drama, some tea. So you better tune in. Don't say I did not wait. Don't say I did not give you heads up because this is your heads up. Okay? So I appreciate you for tuning in today. I will see you on the next episode. Wait, did I apologize for not putting the episode out last week? I don't know. I if I did, I did. If I didn't, this is my apology. I'm sorry. And I appreciate your subscriptions. Tell a friend, tell a friend. ST will be back. ST is here to stay. Yeah, have a good week. Bye.